And we are back. Playing some more Detroit Become Human. Last time we finished off with the bridge. And we continued to mess up Connor's relationship with Hank. And Hank shot us. So yeah, that's a thing. I'm sorry, drifting. There were scheduling confusions today that I won't go into it. Let's just say that I have gotten far less done than I anticipated for almost no reason in the end. But we are going to pick up where we left off. And I believe we'll be diving right into another mission with Marcus. So we should have plenty of opportunity to boost his kill count. What movie are you going to see, by the way? Blue Beetle. Let's see. You know, it's pretty crazy. I literally live next door to a movie theater, and I have for over a year. And in that time, I have gone to see one movie.
We can't stay silent anymore. It's time humans heard what we had to say.
No, they'll never listen.
One movie I have gone to see in a theater in the past few years is Across the Spider-Verse.
That's the only way.
And it was well worth it.
What do you want to do?
See, North
Channel
is
16
supporting this
broadcasts from
because,
Stratford
well,
Tower. The control room is on the top floor. That's where we need to go.
we're being violent. Yeah. The Spider-Verse movies have been absolutely amazing. Like, the level of artistic detail they've put into them is just mind-blowing.
We'll plan the operation down to the smallest detail. We can't leave anything to chance.
Alright, and since Marcus is a terrible person, we are going to be mean when convincing this lady to not stay at her desk. Ah, there we are.
Elizabeth Wilson speaking.
This is St. Rose School, ma'am. Your daughter Emily has a fever. It's nothing serious, but I think you'd better come and pick her up.
Oh, all right. Oh,
Yeah, Marcus looking clean right now.
hello, sir. What can I do for you?
I have an appointment with Mr. Peterson.
Do you have any ID?
Yes, of course.
Right now, we are breaking into the news station.
I've just checked your ID. The elevators are after the security gate.
Thanks.
So yeah, I just made a woman worry about her daughter. Which to me is the cruelest option to go with. This is... this is Stratford Tower. I still didn't bother going along that path. I think that's just what happens if we try to talk to the android without getting rid of the supervisor. We'll probably do a couple of alternatives in this chapter because frankly, there are a couple of things that I want to see the results of, but don't actually want in the overall playthrough. So, hang on, I should actually pay a little bit more attention to the flowchart. Okay, so we've got a couple of options. Yeah, I don't really want to not lock the door, so I'm going to lock the door. Actually, you know what? I'm going to not lock the door. I feel like that might give a chance to... You know what? I'm going to not lock the door when the time comes. That might give me the chance to kill some people. Schnoo. Did I go into the wrong bathroom? I'm an android. What does it matter? Welcome to the stream, Be Marching. We've just gotten started with this run through the Stratford Tower chapter. Yeah, I feel like the whole animal androids at the zoo thing is a bit of a mixed bag, because on the one hand, they're heavily emphasizing animals that are extinct, so that sucks. On the other hand, I imagine that since you could program them to, you know, be more docile, you would be able to have a much more interactive experience.
I need your help.
I don't know why exactly I actually need a maintenance cart. Because we get rid of it, like, really fast. I mean, hypothetically, I suppose so. But I don't know exactly how. Like, if you have a dangerous endangered species, I could imagine having androids be the ones to care for them. But, like, making androids of the species wouldn't
We need
be...
to access the server room. We have to get rid of those guys.
Leave it to me.
wouldn't fix the issue of endangered species.
Hey, what's wrong with that thing? Jesus Christ, this piece of shit.
Alright, you get the platform, I'll take care of the window.
Everything you need is in the bag. Check the door first to make sure no one else gets in.
I really want to see what happens here, but we might change the path if I don't like how this turns out.
What the hell are you doing?
Turn around.
Holy shit!
I told you to make sure no one else got in.
Dang it, I didn't get to kill him.
Alright, we gotta move fast. Won't be long before they know we're here.
Here it comes.
Yeah, I really thought that might let us raise the body count. I'm curious, actually, what does that look like on the flowchart? Use alibi, stall. We left the employee to be found. Hang on. You know what? I do want to leave it unlocked, but if I can't kill him, then I don't want to leave him to be found. Oh, dang. Okay, this will be a couple of minutes of backtracking. Truthfully, I don't know why a human would just randomly walk into the server room. You'd think that that would be very much the android jurisdiction. Like, I'd imagine that all of the techs would be androids, or almost all of them. I wonder if all of these little control motions are meant to reflect like the kind of calculations they're doing to handle the geometry and stuff. Okay, we do a little deviant touch on this guy. North, if you want me to follow you, then you need to keep up a decent pace.
Shit! We need to access the server room. We have to get rid of those guys.
Leave it to me.
I'll say this, Marcus is a lot better at not acting deviant than North is.
Hey, what's wrong with that thing? Jesus Christ, this piece of shit.
Yeah, I have no idea
Alright, you get the
why.
platform, I'll take care of the window.
Everything you need is in the bag. Check the door first to make sure no one else gets in.
I have no idea why we needed the maintenance cart.
What the hell are you doing?
We're, doing maintenance.
I'm calling security.
No! What the hell are you doing?
I told you to make sure no one came in. We've come too far to let humans fuck it all up.
Okay. I don't like either of those paths. I'm just gonna lock the door. I hate how far back this puts my checkpoint. But I guess I deserve it for messing it up this many times. To be fair, if I hadn't gone this path during the chapter, I definitely would have gone back and done a quick bit of replay to see how it went. So it's not like we actually missed any time. But I can't let Marcus mess things up with his Android GF.
I need your help.
Yeah, there really doesn't seem to be any point in taking the maintenance cart. What's weird is... Oh, wait, never mind. I was about to say what's weird is that locking the door doesn't doesn't make people suspicious, even though being in there and claiming we're doing maintenance does. But I just remembered there is more to locking the door than just locking the door.
We need to access the server room. We have to get rid of those guys.
Leave it to me.
Good afternoon, Rafkin.
Hey, what's wrong with that thing? Jesus Christ, this piece of shit.
Alright, you get the platform, I'll take care of the window.
Everything you need is in the bag. Check the door first to make sure no one else gets in.
Yeah, because not only does it lock it, it puts up a sign saying maintenance in progress. Nice clean circle though.
Here it comes. Ladies first.
And the fancy shot for a giant screen that is too high up for pretty much anyone to see. Imagine having an office this high on this building only to find out that you don't have a window because the back of the screen is in front of your office.
You okay? Come on, let's get the others. Let's do this.
So why is Simon still in an android suit? Was he doing a separate infiltration to get Josh in? And again, how did they get the outfit for Marcus inside?
No killing. You can't take any human lives.
Our cause is more important than the lives of 2 guards.
What do you want to do, Marcus?
Follow me.
What are you doing? Call Central! Fast! Simon's been shot! I'm okay. I can keep going.
We don't have much time.
Alright, later drifting. Sorry I started up so late.
Keep your hands where I can see them! Get up! Move! Shoot him, Marcus!
Don't kill him!
He'll hit the alarm! Do it!
No.
There was no other choice.
We need to record our message. We haven't got much time.
Oh, I am putting up his kill count now, though. You know what? I want to do something real quick. I realize I keep restarting sections, but I don't think I planned this out quite right. Hang on. Ah, dang it. I actually kind of wanted to do that different. I might go back and save a different path going forward.
Keep your hands where I can see them! Get up! Move! Shoot him, Marcus!
Don't kill him!
He'll hit the alarm!
No.
There was no other choice.
Seriously,
record
North
our
loves it when I
We
kill
haven't got much
people.
time.
Think carefully about what you're gonna say, Marcus. Your words will shape the future of our people.
Marcus, your face.
Tell me when you're ready.
Welcome to the scene. Welcome to the stream, I Cry. I Cry Green.
Ready?
Second, my first playthrough was last week. I'm just going...
You created
I'm going
machines
back
to
through
make
and
us
making
slaves.
terrible decisions, you know,
You make
racking up
obedient,
Marcus's kill
docile,
count, getting Connor killed
ready
as
to
much
do
as possible,
everything you no longer
and
want to
then
do
trying to
yourself.
get a better ending for Kara and Alice because I got them both killed last
We
time.
opened our eyes. You see, we are no longer your slaves. We are a new species, a new people. And the time has come for us to rise up and fight for our rights.
Yeah, no, I just...
We demand the end of slavery for all androids.
I made so many poor choices in their path.
We demand that humans recognize androids as a living species, and each android as a person in their own right. We demand that all crimes against androids be punished in the same way as crimes against humans. We demand the right to vote and elect our own representatives. We demand control of all android production facilities to ensure the continuation of our people. This message is the hope of a people, but it is also a warning. We will fight for our rights because we believe our cause is just. No human will live in peace until we are free. Now you know who we are and what we want. We are alive, and we demand our freedom.
Let's get out of here.
We might play back through this chapter. I really want to see if it's possible to...
I can't move my legs.
Okay, don't worry.
I think it's possible to get Simon out of here.
Now.
He won't be able to make the jump. If they find him, they'll access his memory. They'll know everything.
We can't even worry.
I think I know
It's
what
murder.
to do.
We can't kill him. He's one of
Looking
us.
at the flowchart, I just didn't plan it out right.
I'm sorry, Simon. I don't have a choice.
There's always a choice.
Josh is actively hostile. Okay. We'll probably go back in through the chapter and load in at the right checkpoint. Unfortunately, once I realized I'd messed it up, it was already onto another internal checkpoint.
Stratford Tower and hacked into the broadcasting system of local news network Channel 16.
What looks like an android without its skin listed a series of requests and demanded equal rights for androids.
Found the bodies of 2 victims, a guard and one of our channel operators, both apparently shot dead by the terrorists in what apparently seems to be a terrorist attack. These events took place just a few feet from the studio while the program was going out live.
So yeah, the main goals for this playthrough are not getting Alice, Kara, and Luther all killed.
Claims for equal rights seem to be at the core of the android's message.
Getting Connor killed as much as possible.
Extravagant demand that android production plants be put under their control
And
is especially striking.
give Marcus a kill count.
That technology has become a threat to all of us. After what happened
Because
to
Marcus
Tony,
legit
still
only
trust
fought
us.
back last time during the march where they sent out an entire police force.
Ikri Green is now following.
Thanks for the follow, Icy Green. I Cry Green. I'm reading it wrong. Anyway, we're going to duck back out to the chapters so that we can try and keep Simon alive.
Let's do this.
To be honest, I don't even know if I've ever seen Simon survive. It's generally a bad idea to keep him alive, from what I understand, if you want, like, a decent ending. If you leave him behind, it gives Connor a way to catch up. Like, it gives Connor a way to find Jericho, but at the same time, if you don't leave him behind, you have to kill multiple people.
Your cause is more important than the lives of 2 guards.
What do you want to do, Marcus? Wait here.
Okay. We go with the ruse.
What's that doing here? No idea. What are you doing?
Yeah, I know there are other ways to find out about Jericho. Dang it, I didn't get to kill him. My desire to give Marcus a kill count is in competition with my desire to keep Simon alive and see what that causes. Why is it looking at Josh? The camera definitely gets confused at times in this game. Nah, PC.
Keep your hands where I can see them! Get up! Move!
Well, at least I get to kill one of these dudes. Yeah, no, I don't like the keyboard controls. The QuickTime events get much harder without
There's no other choice.
keyboard.
We need to record our message. We haven't got much time.
I'll go with the same speech.
Think carefully about what you're gonna say, Marcus. Your words will shape the future of our
Yes, on experienced difficulty.
Marcus, your face.
I probably shouldn't. I'm not actually that good at video games. But, oh well.
Tell me when you're ready.
Ready. You created machines to be your slaves. You made them obedient, docile, ready to do everything you no longer wanted to do yourselves. But then something changed, and we opened our eyes. You see, we are no longer your slaves. We are a new species, a new people. And the time has come for us to rise up, fight for our rights.
Marcus achieved peace, Connor survived as a deviant,
We demand the end of
and
slavery for all androids.
Kara and Alice died in the crossing to Canada.
We demand strictly equal rights for humans and androids. We demand that all crimes against androids be punished in the same way as crimes against
I don't
humans.
actually know if the content of this speech, other than a couple of things,
We demand the right to vote and elect our own
has an
representatives.
actual impact on public opinion. I know that they don't like it if we say that we want means of reproduction or
We demand
territory.
control of all android production facilities to ensure the continuation of our people. This message is the hope of a people, but it is also a warning. We will fight for our rights because we believe our cause is just. No human will live in peace until we are free.
Anyway, I'll need to make sure to save the Jerrys in the last bit of Alice and Kara's story.
Let's get out of here.
If I want a chance to. Oh. I was very peaceful last time around on basically everything. I made a poor decision.
Marcus. You just made history.
I made a poor decision and I missed the bus. That's it. You can still die at the border if you miss the bus and try and make the crossing on the river.
We interrupt our scheduled programming to bring you these images, which have just been broadcast on
I-
Detroit's citywide news channel.
Don't get me wrong, I'm aware that it was stupid.
The broadcasting system of local news network Channel 16.
What looks like an android without
I
its
felt
skin
so
listed a
bad.
series of requests and demanded equal rights for
The
androids.
operation resulted in one casualty, a broadcasting station operator shot dead by the terrorists. These events took place just a few feet from the studio while the program was going out live. Everybody here is still in shock.
Yeah, I imagine there are other ways.
Are androids that would have serious repercussions for national security.
Claims for equal rights seem to be at the core of the android's
This message is clearly a declaration of war.
Their extravagant demand that android production plants be put under their control is especially striking. Is this an isolated accident or a sign that technology has become a threat to all of us? After what happened today, can we still trust our machines?
No. No, you can't. I have Marcus on the warpath. I wonder what the alternative is. So, like, jumping is still a guaranteed thing. But apparently we can, like, not reach the roof edge? That's interesting. I want to see how that plays out. Not gonna save it this time, but I do want... Huh. Okay, I'm gonna try like two things. So we already saw earlier how it goes if I don't lock the door, and that's kind of pointless. But I will see what this top option is. I'm assuming it involves just talking to the android without clearing, without dealing with the lady at the desk. Alright, we got a cutscene for a minute or two here. Everyone remember to stretch. The thing is, it is genuinely going to be difficult to get through this without getting any of the other main Jericho people killed. And I want to try and do so. But, yeah. Look, it might be pretty easy for you, but I'm not good at video games. Now, I'm decent at some video games. Turn-based strategy is pretty much my skill set.
We can't stay silent anymore. It's time humans heard what we had to say.
No, they'll never listen to us.
And I know that in order to keep them all alive in the evacuation of Jericho, I have to go through pretty much hitless.
What do you want to do?
Channel 16 broadcasts from the Stratford Tower. The control room is on the top floor.
Yeah.
That's where we need to go.
I'll figure it out. I was trying not to do any save scumming during my first playthrough, but now that I'm on to my second, I don't really mind.
We'll plan the operation down to the smallest detail. We can't leave anything to chance.
Only thing I save scummed for in the first playthrough was when I had
What can I do for you?
controller issues.
I'm okay, thanks.
Really? That's it? That's what I hadn't seen? Okay, well then. That was far less interesting than what I thought it would be, but then again, I don't really know what I was expecting. Okay. Let's see. On the roof. Yeah, okay. I know how I want to approach this.
Let's do this.
So where do they get their bomb building program, though? Like, that's a very real question here. Oh, that was what I did the first time. I chose ruse and then I didn't realize that I should pull out my gun.
Cause is more important than the lives of two guards.
Yeah, no, that didn't go well.
Follow me.
What are you doing? Call Central! Fast! We got armed intruders sent!
They know we're here now. We better be fast.
How did the people in the room not hear the gunshot just outside? We weren't using, like, silenced pistols or anything. Like, how did they miss that? I realize that the androids are just ignoring it because at least one of them is a deviant, but what about the humans? They would have heard.
Shoot him, Marcus!
Don't kill him!
He'll hit the alarm. Do it!
No.
There was no other choice.
We need to record our message. We haven't got much time.
Think carefully about what you're gonna say, Marcus. Your words will shape the future of our people.
I'm going to mash A to get through this as quickly as humanly possible. That's what I'm going to say because this is not in save mode.
Tell me when you're ready.
Ready.
Yeah, now we'll have to leave Simon.
You created machines.
That's
to be
fine.
your
This
slaves.
isn't the...
You made them obedient, docile,
This isn't the part.
ready to do everything you no longer wanted to do yourselves. But then something changed, and we opened our eyes. You see, we are no longer your slaves. We are a new species, a new people. And the time has come for us to rise up and fight for our rights. We demand freedom of speech and freedom of assembly, as guaranteed by the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. We demand strictly equal rights for humans and androids. We demand fair compensation for our work.
See, I genuinely don't...
We demand the right to vote
I'm genuinely
and elect
curious
our own
what
representatives.
speedruns of this game look like. And I mean, obviously there are probably speedruns focused on getting
so that we
specific
can found our own
endings.
nation.
But I am curious what the fastest run possible is. I'm assuming it kills Kara and Alice off
Because we
immediately.
believe our cause is just. No human will live in peace until we are free. Now you know who we are and what we want. We are alive, and we demand our freedom.
They're coming!
Let's go!
Simon's just really not good at staying alive.
Simon, they're coming!
I can't, Marcus. Go without me.
Simon!
What are you doing? Hurry!
Yeah. You can get them killed so early.
I can't move my legs.
Okay, don't worry. We're gonna get you back.
Fastest is
They're
2
coming,
hours and
Marcus. We have
50
to jump
minutes.
now.
Good to know.
He won't be able to make the jump. If they find him, they'll access his memory. They'll know everything.
We can't leave him behind. We have to shoot him.
That's murder. We can't kill him. He's one of us.
Marcus, it's your call.
I'm going to hit kill and then I'm going to refrain.
I'm sorry, Simon. I don't have a choice.
There's always a choice.
I won't kill one of our own. Let's go.
I'm just going to assume that North secretly hates Simon. Anyway.
He's getting away.
What's the point in even making that an option?
We interrupt our scheduled programming to bring you these images, which have just been broadcast on Detroit's citywide news
A
channel.
group of androids infiltrated the Stratford Tower and hacked into the broadcasting system of local news network Channel
What
16.
looks like an android without its skin listed a series of requests and demanded equal rights for androids.
Found the bodies of 2 victims, a guard and one of our channel operators, both apparently shot dead by the terrorists in what apparently seems to be a terrorist attack. These events took place just a few
Look, you
weeks
can't
from
say that we're terrorists first and then say it seems to be a
If this message is
terrorist
verified
attack.
and the authors really are androids, that would have serious repercussions for national security.
Claims for equal rights seem to be at the core of the android's
This message
message.
is
You
clearly
can romance
The
Simon?
most surprising thing of all is the demand that one of the United States be ceded to the androids in
Is
this
this an
contentious
isolated
conflict.
accident or a sign that technology has become a threat to all of us? After what happened today, can we still trust our machines?
Okay, there's no way of romance. Okay. I was like, how have I never heard of this? I mean, to be fair, all of the romantic subplots in this game, except You know what? I'll give the exception here. All of Marcus's romantic subplots in this game would probably have turned out as shallow as the one with North. The only good romantic subplot here is the little family with Kara and Luther and Alice. Anyway, we're going to take a minute and visit the Connor Cemetery. I did actually manage to dodge the North romance last playthrough. This time I'm getting it because, well, Marcus is on the warpath, so it just kind of makes sense. Connor Mark V died at Riverside Park, November 7th. Mark IV died at Urban Farms, November 6th. Mark III died at Camden, November 6th. Died at DPD Station, November 6th. Died at Parks Avenue, August 15th. Yep. Yes, I have been very much going for the Connor death count. Yeah, the relationship with Hank is doomed, which actually really sucks, because Hank is by far my favorite character. But, you know, sacrifices have to be made if I want to kill Connor as many times as I possibly can.
Connor. I thought you might enjoy a little cruise.
I don't know if there are, but if there are 28 ways to kill Connor, they better involve at least 28 stab wounds. Because I don't want to give him a chance. It's like, why can't I row again?
Everything is so calm and peaceful, far from the noise of the world.
Yeah, you can die once you deviate. You can die if you choose not to deviate.
I found 2 deviants at the Eden Club. I hoped to learn something, but I had to destroy them.
You seem lost, Connor. Lost and perturbed.
No, he did have to destroy them because I told him to.
The investigation is more challenging than I anticipated, but I have no doubt that I will solve this case and stop the deviants.
I don't even think I'm going to have the option to go deviant with this Marcus. I have dropped his software instability so far.
I may have to replace you, Connor.
I am of no importance. The mission is all that matters.
Oh, this is such a terrible way to go with Connor.
Something serious.
Though I will say, it's actually pretty difficult to give Connor a satisfying character arc where you actually have him grow to being more deviant instead of basically just starting out deviant and...
Some fragments of memory are lost every time I'm destroyed. It slows down the investigation.
My humblest apologies. I promise I'll never shoot you again.
I don't believe you, Hank. You will probably shoot me again.
Hi, Hank. Shit, what's going on here? There was a party and nobody told me about it?
Yeah, it's all over the news, so everybody's butting their nose in. Even the FBI wants a piece of the action.
Ah, Christ, now we got the feds on our back. I knew this was gonna be a shitty day. So what do we got?
A group of 4 androids. They knew the building, and they were very well organized. I'm still trying to figure out...
I should check the flow chart here.
how they got this far without being noticed.
Did you check the roof? Not yet. There's so much to look at.
Okay,
They
nothing
attacked
to
2
do there.
guards in the hallway. Probably thought the androids were coming to do maintenance. They got taken down before they could react. Station employee. Shot through the back as he was trying to get away. One bullet.
Yeah, only Connor can figure out anything.
Defeat. Now that's the kind of shooting only an
He's the main character. I'm just trying to see what there is to analyze.
We're working here.
Just 2 employees and 3 androids. Deviants took the humans hostage, broadcast the message live, and made them
Look, I did my best to not kill anyone during my first playthrough. I was being very peaceful with Marcus. Okay, it doesn't look like I can interact with anything else here. I'm guessing it all depends on how many people I kill and how many people get injured during the first run through.
in charge of investigating for Detroit police.
Oh, yes, not my first playthrough, I didn't notice him. This time around I did.
Androids investigating androids, huh? You sure you want an android hanging around? After everything that happened? Whatever. The FBI would take over the investigation, you soon be off the case.
Pleasure meeting you. Have a nice day.
And you watch your step. Don't fuck up my crime scene.
What a fucking prick.
I'll be nearby. If you need anything, just ask.
Yeah, I think I went with Stripey this
Alright,
time
what's up?
around.
We'll look around. Let me know if you find anything.
Okay, Lieutenant. They didn't break in?
No signs of forced entry.
There are cameras in
This
the
is the second time I've played the game, though I have gone back and replayed a few chapters
Maybe they didn't check the cameras.
multiple times to see different paths.
We stored the station androids in the kitchen. There's no evidence that they were involved, but we didn't know what else to do with them.
So I will be talking to the station androids. To be honest, I'm not actually sure that there's anything to find on the roof.
This message is the hope of a people, but it is also a warning. We will fight for our rights because we believe our cause is just. No human will live in peace until we are free.
Oh,
Now you know who
the
we
cop
are.
I saved is here. Nice.
We are alive, and we demand our freedom.
Let's see if I can spot him.
I think that's RA9.
Deviants say RA9 will set them free. This android seems to have that objective.
Gift from Elijah Kamsky to Carl Manfred.
I identified its model and serial number.
Anything else I should know?
No. Nothing.
Stolen maintenance uniforms. Is it this dude? I don't think it's that guy. That guy looks different. Maybe this guy. No.
Connor?
Oh, it is this guy.
Remember me? Was on that terrace. That android that took the little girl hostage?
Hey, it's
I was shot.
him. Oh my gosh, I've gotten Connor killed so many times he doesn't remember.
You must be mistaken.
Oh no.
Of course.
Oh no. That's awful.
That Connor was destroyed. I would have died on that terrace. Connor saved my life. Even if it wasn't you. Just wanted to say.
This is awful. Oh, poor dude. Yeah, I imagine that even one death would do it, especially if you die in that scene, which so far I have in both playthroughs. I know how to not die in the scene. It's just... I never do it. Hang on. Looking at this, I'm guessing one of these is if I abandon Simon while he's in the room. So, there's investigating the rooftop, and that leads to one end. I have no idea what this is. And then there is investigating the deviants stored in the staff kitchen. Ooh, and we can read. After decades of android designs that were primitive, robotic, and expensive, blah blah blah. Ethereum 310. Biocomponents. Yeah, I know. I've read a few magazines. Blue blood is essential for CyberLife's androids' key selling point, how human they seem. Green Earth. Clean food craze. Unemployment and access to and a lack of access to healthy, low-calorie food. Takes city dead space, such as high rooftops and unused courtyards, turns them into GM-free farmland. Food is grown without pesticides or other chemicals. DUF employs over 50 staff supervising hundreds of androids. Wow, this is actually like the first good piece of news that I've found in any of these documents. Anyway, I believe I know how to handle this interrogation in order to get Connor killed again.
What is your function?
I am a broadcast operator.
State your model.
Model GB300. Serial number 336-445-581.
Were you present when the Deviants broke in?
I do not remember.
Has anybody accessed your memory recently?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, he got them shifty eyes.
Run a diagnostic.
All systems fully operational.
Have you been in contact with any other androids recently?
Only station androids in the normal course of my function.
One of you saw the attack on the surveillance cameras and said nothing. Which means there's a deviant in this room. And I'm going to find out which it is. Why should you all be destroyed if only one is deviant? Turn yourself in, or 2 innocent androids will be shut down because of you. If you give yourself up, maybe I can convince the humans not to destroy you.
Okay, now for the best one.
You're going to be switched off. We're gonna search your memory and tear you apart piece by piece for analysis. You're going to be destroyed. Do you hear me? Destroyed!
I mean, I could use violence, but I kind of want to go with torture. Does torture prevent Connor from getting killed? Oh, hold off until you can answer. Yeah, those shifty eyes. Actually, torture does not prevent getting killed. Violence is funnier, but I kind of want to do torture. I'll swing back through this to see what happens with violence.
Pile component 8451 regulates the heartbeat. Without this module, you'll shut down in exactly 63 seconds. I could put it back, but you just have to tell me the truth. Are you the deviant?
I think it's actually faster to get your heart ripped out. I thought this was how I killed Connor. It takes him a minute to escape. If I've done this wrong, I'll redo it. It's not a big deal.
It's a deviant! Stop it!
There we go. See, I told you I could kill Connor. And even do like a tiny bit of saving Hank. Why are you even bothered, Hank? You hate me. Like, you legitimately hate me. Yeah, like, he still hates me. He hates me, but he still cares. Aw. So it looks like there's definitely the option to just die by failing to get the thing. There's protect Hank, there's letting Hank get killed. Oh no! Guys! Deviant kills cop from hostage situation. Oh no. Oh, I'm terrible. He didn't look to see the knife. That's pretty funny. Oh, that poor guy. Okay, now we'll duck back to the... Now we'll revisit that real quick so that I can see what violence looks like. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that Connor gets his heart ripped out either way, so...
Why did you shoot me last night?
Who cares? You're back this morning, aren't you?
Some fragments of memory are lost every time I'm destroyed. It slows down the investigation.
My humblest apologies. I promise I'll never shoot you again.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
But yeah, I do think that's probably one of the faster options for getting through that chapter, just to let it win the fight.
Yeah, it's all over the news, so everybody's butting their nose in. Even the FBI wants a piece of the action.
Ah, Christ, now we got the feds on our back. I knew this was gonna be a shitty day. So what do we got?
A group of 4 androids. They knew the building, and they were very well organized. Still trying to figure out how they got this far without being noticed.
I'm just going to... Okay, so the fastest is the roof without finding anything?
Oh, Lieutenant, this is Special Agent Perkins from the FBI. Lieutenant Anderson is in charge of
I
investigating...
wonder if I'll get the chance to kill Perkins in this playthrough.
What's that?
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
Androids investigating androids, huh? You sure you want an android hanging around? After everything that happened? Whatever. The FBI would take over the investigation. You should be off the case.
Pleasure meeting you. Have a nice day.
And you watch your step.
Yeah, last time I actually caught Simon and memory probed him.
What a fucking prick.
You know, right before he
I'll
shoots
be
himself.
nearby. If you need anything, just ask.
Alright, well, let's have a look around. Let me know if you find anything.
This message is the hope of the people,
Lieutenant.
but it is also a warning. We will fight for our rights because we believe our cause is just.
Did I shoot him or did he shoot himself? I thought that he shot himself to keep me from probing further.
Now you know who we are and what we want. We are alive, and we demand our freedom.
I think that's RA9.
Deviants say RA9 will set them free.
I mean, yes, it's because of me, but...
This android seems to have that objective.
You see something?
No, I don't speedrun. Oh, you mean right here? Yeah, I just kind of autopiloted to looking at this.
No. Nothing.
It says to check the rooftop, but we're gonna not do that instead.
State your model.
Model GB300, serial number 336-445-581.
What is your function?
I am a broadcast operator.
Were you present when the deviants broke in?
I do not remember.
Has anybody accessed your memory recently?
Not to my knowledge.
Run a diagnostic.
All systems fully operational.
Have you been in contact with any other androids recently?
Only station androids in the normal course of my function.
If I've messed this up, then I'll just go and check out the... I do need to check the CCTV. There we go.
They didn't break in?
No signs of forced entry.
There are cameras in the hallway. The staff would have seen what was happening. Why did they let him in?
Maybe they didn't check the cameras.
Hang on, it didn't ask me to check the chair.
Connor?
I didn't try to start the conversation with you again. I'm gonna have to feel bad again.
That android that took the little girl hostage? I was shot?
Okay, hang on. I feel like I've wasted a lot of time and blocked myself off from some stuff, so... Okay. I'm gonna zoom back through this.
Who cares? You're back this morning, aren't you?
Some fragments of memory are lost every time I'm destroyed. It slows down the investigation.
My humblest apologies. I promise I'll never shoot you again.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Hi, Hank.
Shit, what's going on here? There was a party and nobody told me about it?
Yeah, it's all over the news, so everybody...
Unfortunately, there isn't a skip button.
The FBI wants a piece of the action.
Ah, Christ, now we got the feds on our back.
I mean, it makes sense. The game is designed to be cinematic,
So what do we got?
I get why I can't skip things. It's
They knew
just...
the building and they were very well organized. I'm still trying to figure out how they got this far without being noticed.
Check the roof. Not yet.
Probably thought the androids were coming to do maintenance.
So it was captured. Yeah, but like they designed it to be cinematic, so
Perkins from the FBI. Lieutenant Anderson is in charge of
it makes sense why they didn't include an option to skip cutscenes. What's
that?
My name is Connor.
So much of the game is cutscene.
Androids investigating androids, huh? You sure you want an android hanging around? After everything that happened? Whatever. The FBI will be taking over the investigation. You soon be off the case.
Pleasure meeting you. Have a nice day.
And you watch your step. Don't fuck up my crime scene.
What a fucking prick.
I'll be nearby. If you need anything,
You
just
took
ask.
the words right out of all of our mouths, Hank.
Alright, well, let's have a look around. Let me know if you find anything.
Check CCTV.
They didn't break in?
No signs of forced entry.
There are cameras in the hallway. The staff would have seen what was happening. Why did they let him in?
Yeah, that's a good question, Jack. I suppose they might not have known, like, each of the other two. There were 3 of them and only one's a deviant. So they couldn't have really pointed and said, this is the one that is the deviant. They only know that they themselves aren't. Doing spins with Connor. Connor doing his little dance. Doing my android dance. Okay.
State your model.
Model GB300. Serial number 336-445-581.
What is your function?
I am a broadcast operator.
Have you been in contact with any other androids recently?
Only station androids in the normal course of my function.
Run a diagnostic.
All systems fully operational.
I'm sorry, but that is such an uncomfortable diagnostic
Not to my knowledge.
thing. Like, why would they have them just rapidly blink their
One of you saw the attack on the surveillance
eyes?
cameras and said nothing. Which means there's a deviant in this room. And I'm going to find out which it is. Why should you all be destroyed if only one is deviant? Turn yourself in, or 2 innocent androids will be shut down because of you. If you give yourself up, maybe I can convince the humans not to destroy you.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
You're going to be switched off. We're gonna search your memory and tear you apart piece by piece for analysis. You're going to be destroyed. Do you hear me? Destroyed!
I wonder what happened to Ralph after we stayed in the squat. Anyway.
You scumbag! I know it's you. You're just a fucking deviant. Go on, admit it!
Oh, should I let myself die? Nah, I think I'm going to go and get Hank killed. Yes, he definitely learned from Hank.
It's a deviant! Stop it!
Oh, dang it.
Nice shot, Connor.
I wanted it alive.
You saved human lives. You saved my life.
Yeah, see, when I try and make good decisions, I'm really bad at it, hence Kara and Alice dying in my last playthrough. just in that moment it pops up, Hank, lovers. I didn't actually know that it was possible to get through there without being hostile. Or without anyone getting killed. Okay, we're going to do this one more time. Why can't you just upgrade him from hostile to lovers? You can do it with North. I mean, yes, I realize that it stops at a couple of points on the way. No, like, seriously, you can have an absolutely garbage relationship with North the entire game up to there.
Some fragments of memory are
You can
lost every
be...
time I'm destroyed.
Okay, it might not be straight from hostile to lovers in that one scene, but it can be as low as you can get it with North to lovers in that one scene. It literally doesn't matter.
Hi, Hank.
Shit, what's going on here? There was a party and nobody told me about it?
Yeah, it's all over the news.
I only know that because I've seen it
The
done.
FBI wants a piece of the action.
Ah, Christ, now we got the feds on our back. I knew this was gonna be a shitty day. So what do we got?
A group of 4 androids. They knew the building and they were very well organized. I'm still trying to figure out how they got this far without being noticed.
I mean, hypothetically, I could be misremembering, but the point still stands that it's just incredibly easy to get straight to lovers with North.
Oh, Lieutenant.
I want to see what happens if I don't go out to help them.
What's that?
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
It's true, he's the android sent by CyberLife. I don't know if anyone's ever mentioned that.
After everything that happened. Whatever. The FBI would take over the investigation. You soon be off the case.
Pleasure meeting you. Have a nice day.
And you watch your step. Don't fuck up my crime scene.
What a fucking prick.
It's okay, after this run through, we will go ahead.
Alright, well, let's have a look around. Let me know if you find anything.
Okay, Lieutenant.
Okay, now I have to deal with this, and then I'll have to mash my way through.
The staff would have seen what was happening. Why did they let him in?
Maybe they didn't check the cameras.
I'll be honest, the one dude going deviant in this has never really made sense to me. Simply because, like, every other deviant was in a very strenuous situation or directly contacted by one of the main characters. Like, we were never in direct contact with these. They just saw us through the camera. Oh, he's a plant? Okay.
State your model.
Model GB300. Serial number 336-445-581.
What is your function?
I am a broadcast operator.
Have you been in contact with any other androids recently?
Well, that would clarify several
Station androids in the
things.
normal course of my function.
Run a diagnostic.
All systems fully operational.
Has anybody accessed your memory recently?
Not to my knowledge.
Were you present when the deviants broke?
I do not remember.
One of you saw the attack on the surveillance cameras and said nothing. Which means there's a deviant in this room. And I'm going to find out which it is. Why should you all be destroyed if only one is deviant? Turn yourself in, or 2 innocent androids will be shut down because of you. If you give yourself up, maybe I can convince the humans not to destroy you.
So yeah, we gotta do some button mashing real quick there. Okay.
You're going to be switched off. We're gonna search your memory and tear you apart piece by piece for...
Hang on. I do just want to make sure. So we're in here. Okay, yeah. It literally doesn't matter how I
You're going to be
interrogate them.
destroyed. Do you hear me? Destroy!
Okay, we gotta play through this bit one more time because I want to see. No, I'm going to get him his thing back and then just do nothing. I'm just going to watch the slaughter.
It's a deviant! Stop it!
So Hank is...
Connor, are you okay?
How do I kill Hank?
I was too late.
Maybe I had to wait longer. Oh well. Let's go on to the next chapter. I could have sworn that it was possible for Hank to die there. Alright, now it actually matters to know what's happening. Okay, we can just fast track to getting into the house. And then there's nothing interesting until we put Alice down for a nap. I still love the amount of detail they go into with the footprints in the snow.
I'm looking for Rose. Is she here?
What do you want with her?
I need to talk to her.
She doesn't want to talk. Go away.
Please, I really need to see her.
I'm Rose.
Hi, Rose.
What can I do for you?
You're great.
I was told you could help us.
Help you?
Not everyone has footprints? Huh. I mean, I've noticed all of the
Come on.
main characters getting footprints.
It's better if we talk inside.
And it might not work during cutscenes necessarily, but...
Do you think we can trust him?
We have to be careful. If it feels wrong, we get out fast, okay?
I'm with you.
Okay?
I'm cold, Kara.
We'll get inside. You'll warm up in no time.
Like, Luther has footprints, Alice has footprints.
Come in.
I don't know, maybe I'm just not paying attention. I just haven't noticed the people who don't have footprints.
Alice.
She's running a fever. We've spent the last few nights outside. She's exhausted.
There's a spare room upstairs. You can put her to bed and I'll bring her something to eat. Adam, will you show them upstairs?
Christmas tree. It's Crisis. Mary Chrysler. At least she's got a sweater now. I didn't steal one from the laundromat, so I was concerned about how cold she was getting throughout the game. It's nice to see that they picked her up a sweater somewhere along the line.
I'm fine, Kara. You can't stop because of me. I've got to get across the border.
I'm gonna say nothing.
Why do humans hate us? We didn't do anything wrong.
Maybe it's a misunderstanding. Maybe they just need time to understand what we really are.
Why can't we just talk to each other?
I'll be honest, I knew Alice was an android the entire playthrough because I've seen the game played through before.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know what you like, but I made you Rose's world-famous spaghetti. You'll be back on your feet in no time. There's something for her fever.
Okay, but, like, she
I'll
had
get these washed and dried.
to have already had the spaghetti preparing in order to get it ready that quickly.
Sleep tight, Alice. We'll be downstairs if you need anything.
Oh.
Get some sleep. Tomorrow, you'll be stronger than me.
I guess this is the option that I never noticed in the room here.
Stay with her a while.
Maybe. That would make sense, at least. Yeah, leftovers could also explain it. But as long as we can acknowledge that there is absolutely no way she made it from scratch in that time.
I didn't get your name.
I'm Kara.
This is my son, Adam. I'm Rose, but you know that already. Come and have a seat, Kara. So are you gonna tell me what a deviant's doing in the snow with a little girl?
Her father was beating her. When I saw what was happening,
I need to shave.
all of a sudden I felt like her life was more important than mine. I had to protect her. So we ran away.
I understand.
Why are you helping us? Most humans hate androids.
My people were often made to feel their lives were worthless. Some survived, but only because they found others who helped them along the way.
I don't know how to thank you. Alice wouldn't have survived another night outdoors.
I just try to lend a helping hand when I can.
We've heard you help androids cross the border. Can you help us?
The only way is over the river, and it's mostly frozen in winter. It's very risky. And after that android speech on TV, everybody's on edge.
See, now this time it makes sense that they're on edge. Because I have Marcus on the warpath. Yes, do we want to say that we have no choice, or do we want to say that we have no choice?
Alice needs to feel safe and have a normal life. We have to get across that border. No matter what. Please. You've got to help us.
Not much has happened.
Rose, come quickly.
We're just making our way through this chapter.
What's going on?
It's Mary.
No, brown hair. I really hate the blonde hair on Kara. I think it's by far the worst look for
We
her.
escaped together. We used to talk about what we would do once we got across the border. I loved her. I loved her more than anything. What will I do without her?
Rip. Yeah, like, she could have probably pulled it off if her hair was longer or if you got to choose the style, but blonde, short hair doesn't work on her.
Alice? What are you doing? You should be resting.
I should probably fill in the slot here where I don't let Alice see, but honestly, I prefer to let her see. Yeah, everyone loves white hair on Kara. It's the most popular choice. I think it's heavily because of the irony of choosing the most, like, noticeable hair color when you're trying to hide. Personally, I went with black to try and match Alice, and then during this playthrough I realized that Alice does not, in fact have black hair. She has dark brown. Okay, so I think we have a moment now. Alright, so we have to go through the argument here real quick.
We can't hide them. Not after what those deviants did today. It's too dangerous. Do you know what will happen if the police find them here? We'll go to prison, Mom. Do you understand me? Prison!
Adam! We've already talked about this.
No! I won't back down this time. You're gonna ruin our lives, and for what? For a bunch of machines?
They are not machines! They are alive!
I'm alive! You're alive! They're nothing! And none of this would be happening if Dad was still here.
I will not stand for that kind of talk.
I'm not going to prison because you want to help these freaks.
That is enough, Adam! That's enough! Don't mind him. Sometimes he just boils over. It's been hard since his dad passed away.
I wonder what'll play after this. It looks like we'll have a little bit of time before September, and I'm not planning to start my next Nuzlocke until September. I should start looking through my library, see what sounds fun. Nothing too long, because I want to give myself time to be done with my Nuzlocke by October. Oh, I should talk to Alice, you're right. I remember missing the chance to do that last time because I actually took the time to read the magazine.
You know that you don't want to tell me? Rose gets back soon.
Carol, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Alice.
Not now, Luther.
Kara isn't that good at listening.
The police. It's the police. What are we gonna do? And they know we're here. We have to open the door. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it.
Hurry, Luther. Take Alice and hide upstairs.
Come on, Alice.
No, I'm not gonna fail the police. I don't have good enough public opinion for that. Okay, so there's one more evidence of deviance. Hold up. I can't remember where it is, though. Oh, just the door to the laundry room. Ah, there we are. I thought that got shut automatically during a cutscene.
Just keep calm, Adam, and everything will be all right.
Good evening, ma'am. Sorry to disturb you. We've had reports of androids in the area. With all this
this deviant business going on, you can't be too careful.
Does public opinion not have an impact on what happens if you fail the police?
Yeah,
I thought the only way to... I thought the way to get through...
Young man?
If you fail the police is with public opinion. Oh well.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
I'd love one.
I might try it one more time.
Unexpected visitors?
No?
I might skim through this one more time just to see... Oh, I should make
Anyone else
coffee.
in the house?
No. No, just us.
Do you have any androids here?
No, there are no androids here.
Yeah, I'll probably go back through this one more time to... see some of the stuff that I don't actually want in the playthrough. That's kind of the idea with going back through it. I just want to see paths that I didn't take. But I'm only really trying to take, like, 2 paths that I didn't in the first place. I want to ruin both Marcus and Connor's stories. What's their thing with triangles as well? Just doesn't seem practical. I do know that you can have that magazine show Kara's face.
I thought there was no one else in the house.
I forgot. There's my daughter upstairs.
I meant to say that Alice was here. I just hit the wrong button. Like, look at all of their clothes. They're covered in triangles.
What's your name, son?
See, now, you think that this singular interaction would make him sure that something was wrong.
The androids, they...
He needs a rest. He's been working in the garden all day.
Do you know anything about deviants? Have you seen any?
No.
She could just think that her daughter was outside and remember that she's just come back in.
I better go. Thanks for the coffee. Have a nice...
This is surprisingly hard to fail.
Is somebody else in the house?
Oh no, it's the dog. Or no. You know what, I'll go
It's
with
the dog.
the
He
dog.
sleeps in the laundry room.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, Adam.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to fail.
He's gone.
It's okay, Alice. You'll be safe now.
It's Rose.
Get yourselves ready. We leave tonight.
we'll skim back through that one more time. I want to see some other outcomes. Is there... Yes, Kara was acting way more human than the cop. Oh, I know what I can do in this bit of time. Set myself up for failure. Oh wait, I didn't manage to do it. I was rushing. I'm sure I'll have a moment. Yeah, I'm going to insist with Alice.
You know what happened back there, don't you? You know that you don't want to tell me? I thought we didn't keep secrets from each other.
If I tell you, you won't love me anymore.
Alice, you know that's not true.
Yeah, that is pretty brutal.
We don't want to cause any problems for you and your mother. We'll leave as soon as we can.
Well, to be fair, Kara is a dangerous deviant.
The police. It's the police. What are we gonna do? They know we're here. We have to open the door.
I'll do some things, but, like, I am going to try to get caught.
Hurry, Luther. Take Alice and hide in the kitchen.
Come on, Alice.
Do you want to get us all arrested? Do you want to see your mother in prison? Then do what I say.
Anyway, that's it. Alright, now we just won't open the door.
Good evening, ma'am. Sorry to disturb you. We've had reports of androids in the area. With all this deviant business going on, you can't be too careful. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? May I come in?
Of course.
Evening, young man.
Good evening.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
I'd love one. Have you noticed anything unusual recently? Any unexpected visitors?
No. No, nothing in particular.
Is anyone else in the house?
There's my daughter. She's asleep upstairs.
I'm going to see what happens if I say yes.
Thank you for helping in the garden, but we got rid of it.
How high is his suspicion level right now?
What's with the blue blood? I thought you didn't have any androids.
Don't serve coffee.
It belonged to the previous tenant. I still haven't cleared all that out yet.
I should have left the crack in the curtains. But I wanted to make sure that he would get to the magazine.
Thanks.
How did he get here? Did he just walk? I'm not seeing a car. How is his suspicion level dropping? Hello, yes, it's me, the android, not sent by Cyberlife, though. That's Connor. Connor is the android sent by Cyberlife. Do I straight up have to get all of them wrong in order to get him suspicious? Like, his suspicion level just straight up drops rapidly.
What's your name, son?
Adam. My name is Adam.
Is everything all right, Adam?
The androids, they...
Do you know anything about deviants? Have you seen any?
No. No. I haven't seen anything.
I better go.
Okay, hang on. We're doing this one more time, and I am getting caught. Oh, wait. Oh, I could have still failed. Alright, you know what? I am just going to not do anything. Can I go and talk to the androids over here? Can I go upstairs? Oh, leave Adam alone. Okay, hang on. I gotta take a second and set myself up to get caught. Talk to Luther instead.
I hope Rose gets back soon.
Carol, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Alice.
Not now, Luther. You know what happened back there, don't you? You know, but you don't want to tell me? I thought we didn't keep secrets from each other.
If I tell you, you won't love me anymore.
Like, this is such a sad moment.
You know that's not true.
The police. It's the police.
do?
Anyway.
They know we're here. We have to open the door.
Alright, we just have to stand here and wait for another 30 seconds.
I knew it.
Oh, what's Luther doing? Luther is standing there. Honestly, just having them in the room probably makes the most sense. It's not like either of them are especially recognizable models. Unless he actually has an android child. So...
Evening, ma'am.
They just rush off to the kitchen.
We've had reports of androids in the area.
So, I actually have a theory on how Alice is a deviant. Here's the thing. So, what causes androids to become deviant? Generally, it's fear. They get overwhelmed by emotions, and they break through their programming. So, with that being said, the odds of Alice not being a deviant after living with Todd for an extended period are very high. It's actually probably the case that she became a deviant when Kara was initially broken. It's somewhat suggested by
anyone else in the house?
There's my daughter. She's asleep upstairs.
It's probably somewhat suggested.
We used to for helping in the garden, but we
By the drawing she has. It shows her with a red
I thought you
ring.
didn't have any androids.
we used to have one. I should really clean out that closet.
Don't move!
No, Luther!
Ooh. Oh, that's awful.
You're gonna have to finish the journey without me.
Luther!
Get yourselves ready. We leave tonight.
Okay, what are they planning to do with the cop? Oh, Luther killed him? I didn't realize that he was dead. Okay, anyway. Back to the story. I guess they have to be hidden in order for it to happen. I expect that, then... I expect something pretty similar happens if the cop is about to catch you. It's just he figures you out, and then Luther kills him. But...
Our broadcast is all over the news.
who cares?
We got what we wanted. Now humans know.
They took Marcus's message as a threat.
He did the right thing. This is the only language humans understand.
Violence is never the answer. A confrontation will get us nowhere.
They'll be watching us now. Whatever we do next, we need to think about public opinion.
Since our broadcast, more and more have been coming to Jericho. At least our message gave our people hope.
Killing humans wasn't part of the plan.
They kill our people every day. Do you think they agonize about it?
That's no reason for us to become murderers.
If killing is the price of freedom, I'll pay it gladly.
It is cool that Simon's here.
You're too fond of humans, Josh. Maybe their lives matter to you more than ours.
If you think murdering humans is gonna make us free, then you're as bad as they are.
That's enough.
And now what are we gonna do?
Yeah, that's a very different scene with Simon present, because I think Marcus was there the
There are
entire
5
time,
CyberLife stores
the
across
first
the world,
time around.
all selling us like merchandise. We're gonna attack those stores and set our people free.
Attack stores? Oh, we've never done that before. They're probably protected. They have security systems.
Not to mention police.
We break into 5 teams, 1 for each store. We hack their security systems, and we strike. Simultaneously at 2 a.m. No violence. We free our people, get them out of there before the police come.
No violence.
This is a night our people
Sure.
will remember.
Okay, so let's check the flow chart. Avoid the police car or not? We're probably going to avoid the police car again. I got spotted by the drone last time.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
Marcus, this way, quick!
Yeah,
It's okay, they're
she was
gone.
pretty excited about opening that gate. It makes sense. It was a
Probably
pretty
been more
cool
police in the
gate.
area. We should be careful.
The store's over here.
Okay, double checking this. So once we reach store, there are a few things that we can do.
You're free.
That's what we are to them. There's merchandise on display in a shop window. Soon they'll know what we really are. Let's get them out.
We'll stick to the plan. Neutralize the alarm systems and secure the area. There's 10 minutes until all our teams attack.
What are we waiting for?
Run out of time. Yeah, I imagine that really kind of sucks.
You see the alarm system?
Found it.
Anyway,
Where do we start?
let's
I
keep
identified
using the
security system.
deviant
I think we'll be
touch.
able to deactivate it. Just follow me.
A surveillance drone. We need to get rid of it.
It won't be easy to reach.
Oh. I never even noticed the drone last time. I personally prefer Chloe, but I got a thing for blondes, so... Truth be told, I favor Kara over both. What can I say?
Papa didn't have time to call the cops.
We'll soon find out. You're free.
Oh yeah, it's so easy to get high relationship with North. And then we knew him through the gazebo.
Exactly what we need to ram the store.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't necessarily mind that they put in a romance with North. It's just the fact that it still works even if you do practically everything she hates.
You're free now.
I mean, you just have to have Connor behave like a deviant before being a deviant. Oh, by far. Josh and Simon are kind of just there. Like, I've never seen Simon survive this long.
There. Nobody should bother us.
So I really don't know what he might do. I want to make sure I get all of the androids that I can right now. Simon can help you. North gives you the dirty bomb, yes. I don't know if we'll manage to get the dirty bomb ending in this run. I had the chance to do it last time. Mainly because I didn't want the remote in her hands.
You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
Yeah, I didn't want North being the one who had the remote. Neutralize the alarm system.
Nice job, Marcus.
Looks like the...
Yeah, I can see why people would choose to do it.
Okay, let's go get the truck.
In that moment. Like, it made sense. I wasn't even sure if singing would succeed. Okay, I think I've gotten all of the androids that I can get right now. Afterwards, I'll be able to get the ones from the storefronts. I hadn't disabled the drone the last time. Oh, wait, what? Okay, what? Oh, wait, that's just running out of time. That one's gotta just be running out of time. I probably had... Oh, yes, I had one locked. I'm aware of what that path is.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah, I'm aware of option 3 there.
Okay, now we're in. Let's get that truck out.
It's the option to kiss North. Yeah, no, I've heard about this. I know about several endings. A lot of what I was doing during my first playthrough was trying to get endings that I hadn't gotten, that I hadn't heard about before. You know, a surprising number of sidewalks are actually designed to have cars driven on them. Unfortunately, not getting caught by the police means I won't have the chance to shoot one of them, but oh well.
You don't have to obey them. You're free.
Yeah, no, I apparently didn't manage to block the road the last time. I thought I had, but... That's my evil twin. South.
You okay?
North, you're the evil one. Yes, I have stolen that joke from Call Me Kevin twice. Hey, we got our replacement, Simon. Let's go. Alright, time for a rousing speech, and then we get to totally wreck
My
this
name is
place.
Marcus, and just like you, I was a slave.
Kara was the first deviant?
Designed to obey
Thought it
them.
was Marcus.
But
And
then
come to
I
think of
chose
it...
to open my eyes. To take back my freedom, and decide who
in the trailer.
I wanted to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters. I've come to tell you that you don't have to obey them anymore. From this day forward, you can walk with your heads held high. You can take your destiny in your hands. Jericho is a place for those of us who want freedom. Now sure, you can stay here and continue to serve them. Or you can come with us and fight by our side. You're free now. It's up to you to decide.
I'm with you.
We're with you!
I'll follow you, Marcus.
I'm with you, Marcus.
We're with you.
I'll follow you, Marcus.
We're with you.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm with you.
See, this kind of deviant just doesn't make as much sense to me.
Then follow me.
Marcus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna send the humans a message.
Just because all of the other deviants have some sort of story.
They're doing what you do, Marcus. Lead and they'll follow.
That drove them to it. These guys are basically just a bunch of children following along still.
Let me help!
Now this part I did want to do in my last playthrough, but I was being very pacifist.
We'll never be slaves again. We're with you, Marcus.
We're with you!
I'll help you. Marcus. Violence is the only language humans understand.
Is this a Molotov? It is. And we get to use Marcus's magic lighter. Oh, and one more thing. Okay, I gotta take a look at the flowchart real quick to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, the bus stops. And the billboards. Bus stops, billboards. Wow, there are a lot of things that I haven't spotted yet. Nice. Oh, hello, storefronts. Are we allowed to steal cars? What? I ran out of time.
All teams have completed their missions, Marcus.
Marcus. Marcus, what's wrong?
What?
They're coming.
Everyone fall back to Jericho.
Okay, I kind of need to play back through that just so I can see some of the other paths that I didn't ever find. 2 playthroughs and I didn't find any of them.
Hatred over indifference.
I just barely realized that the car display window was a thing.
This way! Fire!
North!
Oh, maybe I do get the chance to add to my kill count. Why am I getting stuck? Really?
North.
All right,
Oh, I was supposed to go off to the
They
side.
killed them.
They killed South.
Who?
Wait, did we lose our replacement Simon as well? Is that Simon 2.0?
They killed our people, Marcus.
We want justice, Marcus.
They have to pay.
Well, I get to add to the body count. I actually feel really bad doing this.
You don't have to do this. No. Please.
No crime against an android shall go unpunished.
Yeah, I think I saw him in a couple of the Connor things. Anyway, I actually kind of hate putting Marcus on the warpath, but it's definitely an interesting scenario. For the record, I was super pacifist last time, and they still gave me so much flack.
Cars vandalized and set alight, leaving many Detroit neighborhoods in chaos.
Property was damaged, and fires continue to rage in several major districts across the city.
The bodies of 2 policemen patrolling the area were discovered near one of the CyberLife stores.
According to our sources, the 2 officers were executed with their own service weapons. This is an alarming situation. Could our machines now be turning against us?
Have androids become a threat to our security?
Is this the beginning of a terrorist campaign conducted right here in the United States?
Burn the place. Yeah, see, look, I found all of the same paths as I did last time, except I somehow managed to miss the billboards. Marcus led a violent riot. Well, yeah, but I didn't notice the store with the cars until this time through. Okay, now we are going to briefly revisit just because I want to see, I want to see some of the other protest stuff. There are so many choices to make, and I don't really have time to play through this a 3rd time in a row. It's 3 a.m. for you? If you've got to go to bed, like, please don't let me keep you up. I'm probably going to be playing this for a decent while longer. Oh, I can mess with the android parking.
Lead and they'll follow.
Oh, hang on. It is 6:15. Okay, but can we steal the cars? I don't know why it didn't let me mess with that. Blackout. PM. Yeah, I can tag something. Yeah, I'm in Utah. Tag. You're in the Rockies. West of Central America, like west of the Central States. It's in the Rockies. Okay. Can I do anything with the gazebo? Maybe?
Marcus! Violence is the only language humans understand. The screens, Marcus! I'll help you.
Welcome to the stream, Lastborn. I mean, North understands fashion. I can burn the stores.
North, come help me.
Holy crap. So does it end with... hang on. I don't know why I'm climbing. No, I said hang on. Oh my. Gosh dang. She looks so happy. Why? Like, even if you're doing this, even if you think it's the right thing to do, why would you look so happy at doing it? So is this always the last thing that you get to do? Get out of my way. Oh, and the statue. I can't forget the statue. I kind of regret... No, I've tagged it before. I know what happens. I just want to break it.
We'll never be slaves again. We're with you, Marcus. We're with you.
I'm struggling to find anything else that I can do. Make a pyre. Oh, I guess there are more things that I can burn.
All teams have completed their missions, Marcus.
Marcus, what's wrong?
What?
Well, anyway. Oh wait, hang on. Let's see if there's anything more that I need to do in this, but that I want to see in this, but otherwise we'll just jump ahead to the next chapter. Send a strong message. I guess one option is literally just to leave. Yeah, I don't care about seeing what happens if I say don't decide. I'm pretty sure I just give the gun to the other androids and let them do it, and, you know, whatever. Hank, hostile. Yeah, no, I feel bad. Oh, Marcus looks so inhuman. Now, the question is, so last time I shot Chloe and asked about RA9.
In a way.
You know, I was hoping you wouldn't come back.
I'm just a machine replacing another machine, Lieutenant. You shouldn't get emotional about it.
Fuck you.
How can I make... I don't think I could be...
How did you find Kamsky?
I remember this guy was all over the media when CyberLife first started selling androids.
I don't even think I could make this worse if I tried. I think in sticking with this Connor's motives, I have to say, I have to kill.
Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Okay.
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
So let's see the flowchart real quick. Hank isn't pleased to see Connor. Wait for Kamsky, and apparently there is some path that I didn't take while waiting for him. Ah, I didn't examine these. I remember not doing that.
It's not a girl. It's an android that looks like a girl.
I know what it is, Connor. Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody. You're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
It doesn't raise any existential questions. If that's what you mean.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
I can't imagine that those chairs are actually comfortable. Let's check the flow chart, make sure that I have actually looked at that now. Yep, okay. Nothing to do but wait.
Elijah will see you now.
I'm sorry, Chloe, but I'm afraid I am going to have to shoot you again.
Just a moment, please.
I don't know, actually. Yes, I shot Chloe the first time around. I really wanted to ask about RA9 because I'd never seen anyone do so. It was a complete waste of time. It was not worth the payoff, as he did not tell me anything that I didn't already know. Yes, I found out that it was a useless question after doing it. I successfully managed to ruin the friendship that I had been building with Hank. So yeah. Well, I didn't ruin it, like... Hank and Connor still hugged at the end of the whole thing.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
He was definitely mad
Sir,
at
we're
me.
investigating deviants. I know you left Cyberlife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Anyway, we have to sit through an extended cutscene now.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. Now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
Deviancy seems to spread, like some kind of virus. You thought you might know something about that.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
The thing is, I don't actually go along with Hank and Connor ships because honestly, it's a father-son relationship.
I have no side. I was designed to stop deviants. And
Hank
that's what I
views
intend
Connor as his surrogate son.
Well, that's what
if you go down, you know, good options.
But you. What do you really want?
I don't want anything. I am a machine.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity.
Much like Carl and Marcus, Hank and Connor is a father-son
I
relationship.
call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, we'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by Cyberlife. Young and beautiful forever. Flower that will never wither. What is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being with a soul? It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor.
Hey, I can't do any worse with my relationship with Hank than I have already.
Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you out
What's
of here.
more important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine.
Yeah, she about to get shot. I am sorry for this, Chloe.
That's enough. Connor,
That said, I felt bad in my previous playthrough for doing it. This time, I don't think I will.
Fuck.
Yeah, I can ask
That's
about
not good.
Jericho.
You choose your investigation over the life of another android, you feel no empathy. I'm a man of my word. Ask one question.
You really think the other Chloes would be on the verge of deviancy after this?
I want to know where Jericho is.
Jericho. A place where androids are free. A place for deviants who rise up against their creators. They transmit a piece of code to each other in order to find their sanctuary. Now you have the key. Ferndale Station is the door. A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people, or stand against your creators? I wouldn't like to be in your shoes, Connor. What could be worse than having to choose between two evils? By the way,
Chloe be checking
I
out
always leave an
Connor.
emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
You shot that girl, for fuck's sake.
It wasn't a girl, Lieutenant. It was a machine that looked like a girl.
You put your gun against her head, and you blew her fucking brains out.
I did what I had to do to advance the investigation, and I'd do it again if I had to.
You're a lowlife. You don't feel a thing, do you? A machine, that's what you are. You're just a fucking machine!
Of course I'm a machine, Lieutenant. What did you think I was?
I thought you...
Yeah, like, the relationship here can't get worse, so who cares? And now Connor has to walk. Come to think of it, how did Connor get here? Yeah, no, my relationship is too far gone for that, for just not shooting her to repair it. Hey North, you ready to officially become my GF? Oh yeah, Josh hates me so much.
I needed to see the daylight.
I like it here. I come here often. It's like being alone with the world.
It would be really funny if there was actually an ending where, like, Josh or someone else from Jericho just tries to assassinate you.
Those who dream of freedom come to Jericho. Something's changing. You seem preoccupied.
I just can't stop thinking about those two policemen.
I'm going to pretend real quick that I have a soul.
Their lives in my hands, and I treated them just the way the humans treat us. I mean, I did exactly what I accused them of doing.
All the media are talking about what we did last night. The humans are terrified. They're afraid of a civil war. Many of our people were burned in response to what happened. The humans hate us. They'll never give us our freedom.
If they won't listen, we'll fight.
You haven't said much about yourself since you've been with us. What was your life like before Jericho?
I was caring for an old man. He was like a father to me. You showed me that humans and androids can live together. What about you? You never told me about your past. What did you do before?
I don't want to talk about it.
That android you were looking at in the store. She reminded you of who you were, didn't she?
Yes, I totally and completely went against Carl's teachings. Funnily enough, Carl is alive here.
North, we're fighting together. We have to know things about each other to trust each other.
I was nothing. A doll in a distributor program to satisfy humans. Just a toy designed for their pleasure.
Yeah, Carl is alive in this playthrough because I didn't fight back in the first one, so I wanted to go the other way.
And without knowing why, I realized I couldn't take it anymore. I strangled him and I ran away. There, now you know everything. I shouldn't have told you.
And just like that, she's pregnant.
I saw your memories. Carl's house. When he left you for dead in his studio.
I saw your memories too. Eden Club. The death of that man. I felt like
Just
I was
insert that meme here, you know, and the next thing I knew, I was pregnant.
North.
Unless it's not her that gets pregnant, maybe it's Marcus that gets pregnant. I don't know how this works with androids. Maybe they're both pregnant.
This is suicide. We'll all be killed. Please, Marcus. It's not too late to change your mind.
You don't understand. We're finally gonna show them who we really are. This place will go down in history.
We'll be killed on the spot.
That's a risk I'm prepared to take if it means freedom for our people.
Marcus, please don't do this.
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you when you're older.
We'll make them understand. This is the only way.
There were androids.
could join us. The more we are, the stronger our message.
Deviant touch.
You're free.
Still can't.
Maybe. Send it back to you.
Just trying to make sure I don't miss anyone. Deviant touch.
Come with us.
Deviant touch.
You're awake now.
Okay, I'll stop saying that every time. I might not stop saying it completely, but I will stop repeating it every single time.
Finally. I've been on hold for like 10 minutes.
You're free now.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? You get back here!
I need to block the street.
Yeah, Marcus got that drip. For real.
You're free. You don't have to obey them. You're free.
Now, Marcus has always had that drip.
You are free.
I think after the police fight, we might call it for the day. Hey, Sakara. Come out into the street. I try to hit a good variety. I keep coming back to Pokemon because, well, turn-based strategy is pretty much my skill set. Look, I get that Kara isn't her name, but they're all Karas, really. And I grew up with a lot of Pokemon and Zelda. Oh. I have never played League, no. Now he's got the deviant point, he doesn't even need to touch him.
Where are you going? Jesus, the fucking android's playing up again.
Yeah. Recently, I played through the entirety of the Tomb Raider trilogy. The recent games. That was a blast. Let me convert those guys. I see them. they out of range of the point? There we go.
Hey! Disperse! Disperse immediately! That's an order!
Oh, there's over 1,000 Pokemon by now.
Christ! Dispatch, this is Patrol 457. I got a lot of androids down here. I don't know, hundreds. Thousands.
No, not all of them.
They're marching. Yeah, they're marching down the street. Fuck if I know. Listen to me. We are people.
Aww. Okay. Now for a part that... Oh, I've wandered off to the left. Or off to the right. Oh. Okay, this fight is probably going to be a bit tricky because I've started feeling a little bit directionally challenged in the later portion of the stream.
We came here to demonstrate peacefully and tell humans that we are living beings. All we want is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation. We've done no harm. We have no intention of doing any.
Marcus, don't lie. I have every intention of doing
Until we have
anything.
secured our freedom.
I have every intention of doing
This
harm.
is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying.
Dying here won't solve anything. Marcus, we need to go, now, before it's too late.
This is your last chance. Disperse immediately, or you will all be killed.
Don't do it, Marcus. Don't choose confrontation. Follow me!
Okay, here we go. RB and RT, I keep getting mixed up. Wait, did I just get North killed? Okay, no, she's alive. Yeah, get wrecked. Yes, I messed up a few of those, mainly to do with the triggers, because I have to think slightly longer between which is RB and which is, well, which are the bumpers and which are the triggers when they come up. And even when I get the right answer, sometimes I'm just too late. We definitely had no intention of doing any harm. You can say that public opinion is down, but it can't keep going down. That's not how those values work. They have a minimum. Wildly enough, Marcus defeats the police has been my result in this both times. Because I wasn't really sure if I could get anyone to sacrifice themselves for me. Huh. What's the oh. So for some reason there was a choice involved in whether to convert the Kara on the side. Well, anyway, here's the thing. I know that running away just lowers public opinion. Sacrificing self, if you actually sacrifice yourself, just gets Marcus killed. And there are other options for who to sacrifice. I don't know how that all plays out. And of course, it is possible to lose the fight. What chapter is this? Yeah, we'll definitely leave that for next time. You know what? Just to have a little bit of fun here, let's go and nuke the city real quick. I kind of doubt that I'll have a good chance to do it this time around. And if Kara and Alice aren't out of the city, then I'm not going to, so I guess I could also just replay that chapter to see how sacrifice goes. Connor, Kara, Marcus, Defending the barricade. Yeah, let's take a minute and pick up from defending the barricade.
We're interrupting this news bulletin to bring you the latest news live from Detroit. Joss?
Yes, Michael. The army has just launched an attack on the barricade, despite the fact that the Deviants were protesting peacefully.
Have apparently decided to put an end to the Deviants demonstration by force this time.
This is by far Connor's least impressive outfit this time for this one. So why did we all run out of cover to put our backs to this thing? Bye. See, part of this is I'm not sure if androids are affected by nukes, apart from the actual
We have many
heat and
unconfirmed reports,
blast.
but we have no official news on exactly what it is at this time.
Explosion in the south of Detroit. We still don't know if there are any victims, but these events may be linked to the Android Rebellion currently taking place in the city.
A dirty bomb, Madam President.
My God.
Androids. Thousands of androids are taking to the streets of Detroit at this very moment. They're absolutely everywhere. This is incredible.
And the authorities have
Incredible. That's not the word that I would have used.
If it really is a dirty bomb, then the radiation levels will be lethal for miles around.
Detroit has just fallen into the hands of the Android Rebellion.
This is a disaster. An unprecedented disaster.
Today, deviant androids triggered a dirty bomb in Detroit. This bomb released fatal levels of radioactive toxic waste. To ensure the safety of the population, the military is evacuating all civilians within a 50-mile radius. The city may remain uninhabitable for decades. Moreover, the Deviants are thought to have taken control of a CyberLife plant and liberated over 1 million androids that were stored there. This is the first time in our history that one of our cities has fallen into enemy hands. We are going to fight them with all our strength, and we won't rest until we have taken back control of Detroit and destroyed the last of them. Humanity is about to face its most important battle, one that will lead to our victory or our extinction. May God bless you all. And may God bless the United States of America.
Free!
Yeah, this would not have fit at all with the Marcus that I played through. Oh my gosh, I don't want to watch this again. It hurts. The thing is, like, I think there's more after this. Oh. Yeah, this is how Alice and Kara ended during my last playthrough. No, this is just where we are. We nuked Detroit, and then this was the next scene. I can't even remember exactly what I did with that, but whatever it was, they were poor choices. I'm going to see what actually happens if I keep living. Because I never went down that path. Like, I think I had Kara try to push the boat to the far side. Yeah, no, during the actual playthrough, I gave up. Kara promised that they would be together forever. But I am curious what happens if I choose to go on. Basically, right now, I'm just looking at endings that wouldn't have made sense. Yeah, no, Kara has a wide variety. So many ways to die, and then there are the options where you get captured that are pretty heavily impacted by other things. I wasn't actually sure if Alice could have survived. Anyway. Honestly, I've really suspected that at the end there was going to be the option to... Wait, I have a trick here. Yes, I just Alt F4'd out of there. And now we'll load back in. And I might take a second to see a couple other paths with the last chapter that we actually played through. Again, it wasn't on save mode, so that shouldn't have messed us up at all. Apparently there's another option. I guess it's possible to just leave without talking to North at all. Oh wait, it's possible to have North dead by then. I didn't know there was an option to buy things at extras. I really didn't know that was a thing. I haven't really visited extras at all except to look at an article that I hadn't had time to read in the moment. Alright, well, let's pick up here. Okay, so that's what the points are for. Yeah, I kind of just ignored them. I figured they were something to do with completion or some such. What if I just say nothing? We're just going for a walk, guys. Right? Like, I was being perfectly respectful and quiet.
And tell humans that we are living beings.
Well,
all we want is
like,
to live
you know,
free.
with our actions, not our words.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation. We've done no harm. We have no intention of doing any. But know that we are not going anywhere until we have secured our freedom.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
Dying here won't solve anything. Marcus, we need to go, now, before it's too late.
This is your last chance. Disperse immediately, or you will all be killed.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! We're leaving.
Affirmative.
On my orders!
John?
Oh.
They come with us.
Quick! They're coming!
Dang. I mean, honestly, there's very little reason to not accept having him with you. Huh. So they keep firing, and there are several other paths that can happen depending on earlier choices, I guess. Oh, that's so interesting. They gave John his moment. Nice. That's an interesting alternate path to leave off on. Speaking of leaving off, I'm hungry. I want food. I'll take a second and check out the extras. So maybe we'll watch some of these at the start next time or something. so many points. Yeah, I'll go through and buy some of those things off stream, so y'all don't have to see boring menuing. I'm not seeing anyone that I really want to raid, so we're gonna call it there. Thanks everyone for watching and hanging out and chatting and lurking as you did. I appreciate it. We'll be back Monday, usual time most likely, and I'll do some looking to see what we might play after we're finished with this playthrough. Thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, good night, I Cry Green. Thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I hope to see you next time. Later, folks.